I'm so cool or with the embarrassment stuff, bro. I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. I'm not worried about what nobody else gotta feel or even gotta say about. Nah, bro. This is what I'm creating. I'm cultivating this. This is me. I don't give a damn about nobody else, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you got something to say, right? If you like, bro, look at this lane. Look, you feel me? Look at him. I'm gonna be like, okay, boom, right? What you doing to better your life? And what arena, what way are you trying? Tell me. Let me know. If you can't say nothing, I don't want to hear you talk about anything that I'm working on forever. I don't want to hear it. I don't, bro. I don't care. Like I'm trying to change. How you gonna try to look at me trying and make it seem like it's something you can joke about? But we could joke about you not doing anything at all, and now you ain't gonna want to play. You ain't gonna want to play the game no more. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, bro. I'm cool, bro. Because it's what I've realized is that a lot of things come from people not being ready to. A lot of success come from people not being ready to do whatever it is, bro. Whether it would have been them being scared, them being shy, whatever, bro. Because in my instance, I guess it is me kind of being shy, or being more laid back. Because a lot of people don't know that I speak. Really, like I didn't talk to anybody. My last 2 years of high school, I barely talked to y'all. I don't even. If any of them that I graduated with was to see this video, they're probably like, bro, why is he speaking so much? Yeah, but this is me. I just didn't care about y'all. I came to school to leave. I came to school to get my diploma and get out of there. I didn't worry about any of y'all shenanigans or any of the shit y'all had going on. That's not what I was focused on, bro. I knew I was better than all that shit that was right there that was going on. I knew I was better than that, bro. So I'm using that embarrassment that oh, I'm scared. Nah, bro. I'm using that as fuel. I'm about to keep stoking this fire, and I'm about to just put it out. Why not? Like, come on, bro. This shit, nah, bro. Like, I'm way too fortunate, way too blessed to be sitting on a gift, to be sitting on something when I know I could be implementing it, and I know I could be. This could change my life, and I got the faith to do it. I believe in myself. I don't even need you to believe, because I believe in myself. I know what I'm doing, right? I know it's intention behind this movement right here. It's intention behind this. If you don't see it, it's cool, bro. You gonna see it. Right? It don't matter. You gonna see it. When you going to the gym, I've consistently seen like an evolution in my progress, and I love it. Especially now, since the beginning of this year, I've been tracking my stuff. Like I got a notebook, a notepad, all that stuff instead of just guessing. And I do feel like it has changed a lot. But my routine feels so structured right now. Everything is well placed. Like I'm not when I'm in the gym, I usually, say for example, it's an upper day. It's like 8 workouts maybe. But when I'm at the halfway mark, I'd be like, dang, I only got this much this much left. I'd be like, dang, wow. But I didn't got it so structured. So like now, me going to the gym doesn't feel like a hassle. It don't feel like, oh, I gotta go to the gym and all this stuff and then do all these workouts and then come back and be beat. Nah, I perfectly blended it. So now I go to the gym, come back, and I be chilling, bro. I go to the gym, do what I gotta do, leg day, upper day, whatever the case may be, and I still come, whether it's me getting off work or it's a day that I'm off, it doesn't even matter because I go to the gym and I still feel good afterwards because I'm not going in there. I'm going in there training hard, but I'm not going in there to the point where I'm dead. You see what I'm saying? Or I'm not overbearing. I'm not overbearing myself. I'm right at my edge. I'm pushing myself a new weight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going in there and trying to do all these workouts because I got it structured to where I'm hitting the things that I want to hit. And that's really what fitness is, bro. Like some advice that I'll give to somebody who's looking to get into fitness and going to the gym and all that stuff, bro. I wouldn't say don't follow a split. I would say follow a split. But once you get to the point where you're kind of seasoned, so like that 1.5 mark, that's when I really started switching stuff up. Probably that 1.5, 2 year mark. When you get right there, bro, then start figuring out what you want to work on specifically, right? Because when you gonna have it kind of happens on accident when you start going to the gym, the body dysmorphia, because you're gonna be like, dang, I can get bigger in these certain areas. But once you start being in the gym for a little bit, once you're a little bit more seasoned, this is like beginner going into intermediate phase, right? This is like the bottom of the tier going to the middle. When you in that stage, bro, that's where you got to figure out. Because what works for me, what has worked for me is figuring out what will work for me, right? You got to figure out what will work for you. At the point in time, you're not going to follow everybody's split. You're not going to want to follow everybody's split because it works for them. You're going to figure out that it's tailored to them and it invite the advice. The results that you were getting from that program may not be the same results that you want anyway. So you just got to really sit down and structure your own plan with nutrition, how much you want to eat, and all that stuff, bro. But once you figure that out, bro, going to the gym is going to be so much more easier, bro. I believe what does helps too is me just having a healthy lifestyle, like me walking as much as I can, me trying to prioritize the use of whole foods over eating out. And even when I do eat out, I eat out, but get stuff that I could probably make at home, right? Like last time I went out, I got broccoli, mashed potatoes, and some baked chicken, bro. It was a very simple meal, but it's something that I can make at the house, and I ain't got to worry about them putting too much stuff in it and doing, you see what I'm saying? The nutrition stuff really easy though. You just got to watch what you eating. You know, I know a lot of people, it gets to the point where they looking at every label and all that, bro. To simplify it to its easiest terms, bro. This is free game right here. Aim to get things that has the fewest amount of ingredients, bro. Stay away from all the additives, all the stuff they got all the ingredients, the ingredient list that's super long. Stay away from stuff like that, bro. You're gonna be good, bro. And just start prioritizing more whole foods, and you're gonna see dieting, eating, it's gonna be way easier for you, bro. We're back. We walking right now, we just chilling. But I wanna just expand more on how I was feeling in the beginning of the video, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is me now, bro. I'm not worried. Bro, y'all can't tell, but it seemed like it was like a baby shower. Not a baby shower. A gathering up there. Near the track that I'm at. Well, on the track that I'm at. And I still can't remember how I even recorded. There was a voice in my head. I had to beat it. I'm like, nah, I'm about to go home, bro. I'm about to go home, bro. They're gonna be watching me. All this other stuff. And even if, right? So, first of all, it don't matter. So, two, it's like, why am I finna let them interrupt what I already had planned a week before this? I already planned that I was gonna come out here to the track. Either sprinting or if I was just walking, whatever. I knew I was gonna come out here. That was a fact. It was going to happen. So I'm finna let some people that popped up last minute stop me from doing it. I been said I was gonna do this. What I'm doing right now ain't got nothing to do with them. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my content too though, and where I plan on taking it. So this is what I'm thinking, like schedule wise, like I'll work with me, sit down, come walk with me. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm thinking. I know for sure I can give y'all one video a week. For sure, that's gonna be easy. Like that's not even gonna be a challenge at all. I could really, especially if I'm doing how I'm doing it just now. I can give y'all a game, give y'all a topic, whatever, and then just introduce y'all to my life. All I'm doing is documenting my life, bro. So giving y'all one video a week, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. It's not gonna be as hard. I just gotta decide to do it. Take the step. And I've decided to do it, right? This is what I'm gonna do. And I know, like I said, I know for sure I can give y'all one a week. And then once everything gets rolling a little bit better, it's gonna be a point in time where I'm gonna experiment back again with doing twice a week. Cause the same thing happened on TikTok, bro. I was posting three times a day for like the first half of my TikTok career, I would say, really. For that half of the first year. By the way, if y'all don't know, bro, today is the 1 year mark. Actually, I've been posting on TikTok officially for a year today, bro. Right? So y'all want to go support the TikTok, bro. It's gonna be in the description, bro. But you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go get at it, bro. Get on it. But I've been posting on there first half of my TikTok journey for like three times a day. Then I doubled it. So there's gonna come to a point where I'm going to be probably doubling how much I output on here, because it's like with anything in life, bro. When you just start doing something for so long, you feel like you can do more of it, and that's what happened. Like my capacity is going to increase, so I'm just start putting out more and 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 more, and then everything gonna change, bro. So that's what I'm thinking really about the content. Just wanted to bring y'all in, like y'all, cause y'all gonna be the people watching, right? Y'all gonna be the crew, y'all the fam. So I gotta let y'all know how often I plan on showing up. And I do want some of y'all in the comments, bro, hold me accountable, bro. I miss a week or whatever the case may be, whatever I decide to share with y'all, I miss a week, bro, get on me in the comments, bro. Cause I promise you I ain't gonna ignore it. I'm gonna see it. Like I read comments, bro. And I'm built for this, bro. Like this is finna be a self-glaze session, bro. Like I'm built for this bro. This content and stuff, bro. I'm not worried about a negative comment. A negative comment ain't gonna make me stop doing what I'm doing. Seeing somebody hate, bro, I'm ready for that, bro. I'm like, I'm not an easy egg to crack, bro. That's not gonna be enough to make me stop doing what I'm doing. Cause it's so simple for me to just get off of the phone. Like, I don't understand why people kind of let that get to their head. You just cut the phone off, or whatever it is, just cut it off, bro. Disconnect from it, and the money, it's not even gonna matter anymore. We're finna wrap it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's getting a little cold out here, bro. And we gotta go in the house, bro. Yes, me and you gotta go to the house. It's getting cold outside, bro. I gotta go eat all that stuff, bro. Yeah, look, that was just a little documentation of everything I got going on. So how we feeling about this? I'm kind of loving YouTube right now, man. I'm loving the whole little process and all that stuff. So we're gonna get y'all built, bro. We're gonna continue to output and continue to output greatness, continue to do things differently, continue to get out our comfort zone, bro. And that's gonna be all I got for this one, man. Y'all take care of yourselves, bro. Sleep well and enjoy your life, bro. All right.